Aloha, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to a cool garden. Today I'm going to quickly show you around before I start working, but everything has survived the summer heats that we've been having over the past few days. I believe today is going to be like this, it's going to be cooler. It might rise to like 27 degrees later on, but for now, nice and cool, nice and relaxing. So I'm just going to take you all the way around the garden, show you any new developments, and also just, keep you updated as to what's going on. So let me take you around. As always, I'm going to give you a quick tour, quick overview of what the garden is looking like. And then I'll take you around to the different sections. So starting with the hosta, this is definitely done now, due for a trim. So I'm going to cut all these off and then keep it nice and green at the bottom there. But this is done for this year. I might transfer it, I might just, I might gift it to my friend, but we'll see about this one. So we've got the lavender. This is also for a friend. It is still growing beautifully, so going to wait for that and deliver that. Moving on to the peppers. So look at the lemon pepper. Look at the height it's gotten with the heat and a little bit of rain and mainly my watering. It's looking so good, and all those branches in there, they're going to be peppers, so I'm so thrilled about that. The other two peppers, one of them is ripening. This is definitely the long pointed red bell pepper. The long pointed pepper. So you can tell it's ripening. You can see that flush of red there, which I'm very excited about. So peppers are ripening nicely. Oh, what's this? Oh, I think it's a bit dry. I need to give it some water. Then we've got some more peppers over here. One that's so big that it's actually pulling the branch down, but they're also doing great. The leaves on the long pointed bell pepper look like they need some water, so I'm going to give them a bit of water before I start. But these ones look fine, but I'm still going to water them all anyway. Moving on to the tomatoes, the ananas. The fruit is growing beautifully. Oh, I didn't expect that butterfly there. Oh, and then we've got two tomatoes there as well. There are more coming, but the leaves are looking a little bit dried up, so this definitely needs some more water. That's the thing when you grow in pots, everything just dries very quickly, especially in the heat, so you need to just keep watering them. Just showing you the basil and the flower at the bottom. This one is definitely a weed. Let me move it out. Basil at the bottom there, like I said, not too much light, but they're still doing their thing. And this poached eggplant, I think it's just so limp. So I believe I was looking for light, couldn't find it, and just tried to spread everywhere, which is fine. I can remove this. And the basil at the back, I did get some Parmesan, so I can pull them all out and use it to make some pesto, because these aubergine plants are now getting to be very, very big. And it's the same story all the way down the line as well. They're all getting very big. The poached eggplants are struggling for light. The basil is also trying its best at the front there, but we do have this big bushy patch here, so I will most likely pull most of the ones that are not receiving light and then leave the big bushy ones to just grow. And I will actually come in and just do it now before I forget. Just snip off just like I did last time. A few of these branches, these stalks should I say, just so they can start. Oh, my hand is full already. Do one more. Just do one more there. Okay. So just harvested all this basil. I will take them in and use it to make some sauce. I do have some pasta. I won't use it to make pesto because I want to save the basil at the back. You know, we've got quite a lot there for the pesto. So let me just drop this in and then come back. Just leave it here for now. I think I've dropped one on the floor. There we go. Get that sorted later. Back out we go. Okay. Bam. So that's a story basically with the aubergines and the basil. The calendula, some of them are looking, oh actually before I go on, the aubergine flowers are making an appearance. You can see it more prominently on other aubergine plants like this one here. You can see some there. I think I've got two. Definitely, yeah, one flower there, another one in just this corner here. But the flowers are coming up. So, yeah, it's feeding time. It's feeding time. I have been feeding them with the tomato feed, so that's nearly finished. Then I'll move on to the fish blood and bone. I don't like to waste fertilizer. I don't like to waste it because I feel like if I've bought the product, let me use it. So yeah, that one I don't think it's not organic tomato feed. So what I'm growing is organic, but apart from the kale, no, I won't be able to call it all strictly organic. But it is using fertilizers, and the fish blood and bone is organic. So last year I mainly used fish blood and bone, so everything I grew was organic. But this year, because I'm using the tomato feed, I don't believe that one's organic, so it's okay. Still homegrown food. So yeah, I prefer to use up what I've bought and then I can open up another thing, because otherwise they're just sitting around until next year, and I think that is a waste of money and completely pointless in my opinion. So let me just take you around the rest of the garden. So that's what I'm going to be using to feed them and the rest of the plants actually. Moving on to the cherry tomatoes, we have so much growth. So first of all, just peek all these flowers. They've just come into their own. There's lots of them, and a lot of them have already been pollinated. Like here, right there. And I also realized that it's actually nonsensical keeping all these suckers. All these smaller suckers I'm going to remove. The bigger ones I can leave. I can leave them. I'll monitor the plants, because if it gets to a stage where there's too many suckers, I'll just pull them, because it doesn't make sense that the plant will have so many suckers. I think these tiny ones are supposed to be the suckers, and the big ones on the side are just part of their growth, because they're coming in so thick. And look at how thick they are. They're coming in so thick. And I think they are suckers that I've just left, but let me just limit them, because I don't think all these will grow. So let me just limit them. Okay, let me take you around still. So I've got some flowers here that are yet to be pollinated. We have flowers that have been pollinated. Is it on this plant? Yeah, look down here. So this is the cherry branch. Oh look, some flowers fell off. But these are the cherry tomatoes. How cute. So we do have some coming on there. These were the first ones that we had, and they're growing beautifully. Let me just move the flowers out here. So they're growing beautifully. We do have more coming on this branch here. It'll be interesting to see how they hold up, because all these, if they turn to tomatoes, that will be very that branch will be very heavy. So it'll be interesting to see how they hold up. If it gets to the stage where I need to tie them up to the fence or to the wire, I will. Like this one here, it's going to be like a nice truss of cherry tomatoes. And we have another truss forming just there. So the whole plant is just basically laden with them. Another truss, mini truss forming there, and got lots more coming. Another truss already getting ready there, and all down all the tomatoes. So yeah, got lots of cherry tomatoes coming, which I am excited for. Very, very excited for that. This cucumber, which I thought had died, is clearly still going. And oh my goodness, I think it's woven itself. No. Anyway, can't do anything about it now. But it's come through the wire, so I can't actually pull it out. If I pull it out, I risk losing cucumbers, or I can do it gently later on. But I'm definitely not doing it now, because it's given off 3 more cucumbers, which I'm so happy about. I'm happy I didn't pull it out during my last escapades in the garden. So I'm happy about that. It's given us more fruits. I did pull out the calendula though last week, and I haven't put anything in that corner just yet. So I'm just enjoying the garden as it is, because I realized I don't really need to do too much. Even the... oh, look at that spider. I don't know if you can see it, just there. It's the biggest one I've seen in the garden so far, because I keep moving them elsewhere. It's funny, spiders in the garden I can move elsewhere. Spiders in the house I just kill on sight. Straight away, just gone with the wind. Oh gosh. Here we are. So, they're still looking a bit unkept, but it's okay. It's okay. I've just been sitting in the garden relaxing. I've not been gardening, so I've also been enjoying that. So I'm not going to put too much pressure on myself to do anything else, because they're okay. I just need to get to it at some point. I did pollinate that courgette, so that one's on its way. The second one, just in that corner there, I also pollinated, but that one didn't make it, which is fine. And moving on to the strawberries. This is going to be a quick tour, because I do have to start work soon. But look, this strawberry here, this mini one, is from the baby plants. So this plant is very much established, so I can come and cut that off. But we do have a new flush of strawberries. I'll come and take some before the tour. And so these ones are not quite ripe yet. I like them all the way red, like this one, and like this. Oh, especially this one. Very red. Love that. The rest of the suckers are still going. They're looking healthy. I might come and trim this up. I won't do it now. Should I make another plant? And just stick it in. Oh, I might not have enough nutrients now though. It's okay. There'll be more suckers. But we've definitely got 3 plants there. They're looking good. The buddleia is looking great as well. All the flowers have come and gone, I believe. Oh, look at that mini one. Oh, if I had deadheaded these, would I have got some more buddleia? I feel like I would have. So deadheading is pulling off any spent flowers, like this one in the middle. Let me just experiment and see. If I pull this one off, I can see what looks like more flowers there. So let's see. I've never heard about deadheading the buddleia, but let's see. Let's see what happens. The rhubarb was covered in, and still is covered in, like black fly or aphids, like black aphids, or they might be the same thing, but it's still covered in the pest, and it's just the rhubarb. So I've just left it to them. They can have it. It's most likely in the soil, so before that goes, that needs to be, treated. But yeah, I've read of like white vinegar and stuff that I can use to treat it, so I could try that as an experiment to see if it works, and then I can gift it as well. Moving on to our patch. Oh, there's another spider there. Oh, there's 2. There's 3. 4. What are you guys doing? I know you guys can't see them, but there's one there. There's another one here. There's another one there. And there's another one by the blackberries, like right in the middle there. So I need to come and just basically clear this. I should have cleared it. If I cleared it, there'll be no spiders in them, because they're just like, ooh, free home. So I need to come and clear this. I left this because I just harvested lots of raspberry leaves from it, so this can go anyway, but not today. This is going to have to be a Monday job now, because today I have so much going on. So yeah, all this is a Monday job, but that's fine. I'll leave it till Monday. I'm back outside. We outside. I'm outside, guys. So I need Jenny, wow, Jenny, this is not kosher. This is not good, okay? I need to give her some training. I need to give her something to twirl around. I'll give her a bamboo pole because she's pulling the trellis to her, basically. That's not good. I need to train her to something because she's really looking forward to that. She's looking for training. So I need to do that, and perhaps this one as well might have needed training but had nothing to grip onto. So I need to get her longer bamboo canes so she can do her thing. Otherwise, she's going to pull that whole trellis for... what if I just... Oh, stinking nettles. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. At least there's a fresh flush of nettles to harvest. But oh my gosh. Wait. Oh gosh. I can still feel it. There's no duck around either. It's okay. So let's start. Okay, mock orange. There's still new growth here. And the... Oh, okay. Oh, I thought that was the other tree. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, I just got distracted by the figs. I don't know if my friend wants this one, but we'll see. If she does, then I'll trim it back for her, repot, etc, etc. But for now, I'm just going to leave them to just do what they need to do. They're healthy, they just need some maintenance. So these are the figs I was looking at. I thought this stem here belonged to that tall fig tree, but it definitely doesn't. That one, I don't know why, it just doesn't produce. And I did cut it to see if I can propagate it for figs, but it's just not giving me any figs. And I loosely remember I've had one fig off it, so that's why I kept it thinking that it will still produce. It still hasn't produced, so I'm gonna leave it. However, we do have some figlets from this plant. So I've got 1, 2 there, I've got 3, and then 4 here, and 5, 6, 7, 8 figs. That'll be for next year though. So they usually come on in this season, and then the next year, that's when they actually produce the figs. So I'm super excited about this. Can't wait for them to just give me some figs. And then over here we have the grapes. They look like they are filling up. Oh yeah, they're soft. That looks so good. Definitely a green grape, I think. Well, it's too early to say. Let me just wait to see if they ripen even more. But some of them look like they're filling. The other ones are a bit small. So we'll have like a handful of grapes, which I'm not mad about at all. The other fig tree I said is not really doing anything, so I might just use the leaves for fig leaf tea, since it's not doing anything anyway. The apple has gained strength and momentum for next year, so I am thrilled with that. It's going to grow so much, which I love. The pear has been de-paired. I have pulled off all the pears from here because I didn't want them to get pest infested like the previous ones did. So all the pears have gone off. The plant is now focusing all its energy into the roots for next year. We do have another flush of nettles coming, which I'm super excited about. And Our cherry, our single cherry is ripening right there in the middle with lots of orange crab apples around it. So many. So many. So these, and I believe they're nearly ready, if I'm being honest, especially the ones at the top. So I might just harvest them and then, yeah, share it with friends and family. But they look so good. Let me just take this one and try it on camera. Oh no. Oh yeah, they're ready. Two just came off as I did that, so they're ready. Let me just try this one on camera. Look how good they look. Ooh. It looks so good. Let me just try it. So good. That's a crab apple. Still got a sharpness, but it's nowhere near like the sour taste of like a usual crab apple that you can find just like on the streets. That one is so, it's got sweetness. It tastes like basically a mini apple, which is amazing. It's so good. So good. Excuse the puffiness as well. But I'm done here in the garden, in the back garden anyway. Actually, no, I'm not. It's a big lie. I've got more to do. Let me check my time though. Yeah, I'm running low on time, so this needs to be a 5-minute job. So here we are. The currants are dying back. Is that time for them? This, I wouldn't say it's affected by the sun. No, by the, yeah. I'll say it's affected by the sun, only because it's really shriveling. I have been watering it though, so I think it's also not just the sun. It might be the end of the season for the currants, because a lot of leaves have dropped, which is fine because they produce early anyway. They're one of the first fruits to set and then produce, and now I've harvested most of them. The rest of the birds, once I harvest the rest of my blueberries, I'll just open this whole thing up for the birds and then move the netting over here for the kale, and then whatever I'm going to plant for the winter, most likely chard actually. So we've got some kale plants. I feel like this one is getting really tall and leggy and might be bolting, so I do need to move them over to this side a bit. This lettuce is spinach is definitely bolted, but we still have one left. And we have the purple sprout and broccoli plants as well. Looking good. Haven't seen any more but caterpillars, but I do need to come in and have a good thorough look and a proper harvest of all this delicious kale. The osteospermum, look how beautiful. This flower is not real. They're also called African daisies. The colors on them, there's no filter on my phone. You can tell I've just been walking around with the same camera setting, no filter whatsoever. And this is what they look like. So pretty. And I know that the phone will also highlight the colors, but I'm telling you that they look identical in real life. Identical. What's on the phone is what I'm seeing in front of me, and that's so gorgeous. It's one of the plants that hubby got me from where he works, so thrilled about that. Our plantain is going strong as well. These are the seed pods. Apparently these are quite nutty. You can roast them, so I'm trying my best to avoid them. I don't always do a good job, but it is well. And then this is the blue osteospermum. I did harvest, I harvested some of these picked, should I say, it's flowers, and so I picked some of these for a bouquet inside, so that was lovely. And I picked some of those as well. I think that's why it's just taken off, because it's already been picked. I love that. The beetroot is still going strong also. This is not a beetroot. Got so many weeds. Okay, yeah, let me leave that for now, don't have time. But yeah, that one's also going strong. The garden, all in all, is doing great. I'm thrilled at the progress, and it's still mid-August. We still have at least 2 more months of good weather before I need to pull out the plants, all the summer plants anyway, in October. And that's more than enough time for all of them to set fruit, ripen, and just give us produce. They, for me, take the longest because they take a few months to like grow, establish everything from seed, and then you have to wait for the fruits, and then the fruits have to ripen. So it feels like a whole process, like half a year for just tomatoes. But that's why I say this is a hobby garden and not a farm. It's a hobby garden, because imagine waiting half the year for tomatoes, where when I cook with tomatoes, it just doesn't make sense. But I enjoy doing it, and I enjoy being out here. Let me take you out to the front garden just before I start work. Let me take you out. Let's go. Let's go. I'm outside for the last leg of the garden tour. I'm not going to go into it so much, but show you the overview. All the horsetail has come back with the good weather, and the figs are still going well. The bigger plants, I had to kind of water them because they were really dying back, and the weeds have also flourished in the pots, so need to get rid of those. The impatiens are still looking good, the echinacea as well, dianthus, everything's looking good because I gave them a water yesterday. And look, a harlequin. I believe this is the only one. Look at this. Like, you see, I don't smoke. Someone either came out here and dropped that there, but imagine if it caught fire in this heat. Like, that is just so, and I'm sure they just tossed it over the edge as well. There are people in this life where you just, if you get angry at them, you're wasting your breath, because someone has the audacity to do this in someone else's garden. It's disgusting, but it just shows the kind of people they are. Simple. But look at the harlequin. Harlequin, that looks so good. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to get, like the size, but it looks really good. I've got these here as well. They might make it, we'll see. I don't think they will, but I'm just going to, I won't leave them after a while. I will probably pull them out because, yeah, they've got to that stage, which I don't mind. I bought them, I tried them, and what I've come to realize over the years is that butternut squash don't like pots. Maybe they like big pots with lots of food, but they don't like pots the way I'm growing them in pots. So yeah, I won't try that again next year. I'll use the pots for something that will actually grow in them. But I might pull them out and put the chard. That's what I'm gonna do. That's a chard. I've got 3 chard pots. That's what I'm gonna do. Just got a call for hubby. So, all right, I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you next week. Let's go in to chat to family and friends and also get to work. Bye for now.